Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Two Drink Minimum. Poseidon is already angry. Remember to rate this podcast 5 stars on any audio platform you listen to. The man in front of me doesn't mind that Poseidon's angry because he's about to ridicule him for an hour and a half. Comedy legend, Mike Ward.
I am Mike Ward. You are Pantelis, and our friend over there is
Angry Electro.
yeah, he's Angry Kool-Aid Man.
No, Mike, I get it.
That's
Mike,
why he's bashing fucking walls.
I get it, Mike. Okay, no, you don't understand. I understand. It's not the mute button. It's the. That was funny.
Yeah, because we started and my mic was muted, so Pantelis goes, "Yeah, you're muted." So Poseidon goes, "Yeah, but it's because of the gain."
No. What happened was in my head is because initially I was like, why is the gain so high on mic 2?
Okay.
All right. And then I realized that you're actually using mic 2, and I forgot that you use mic 2. I was like, I muted it by mistake because then I lowered it.
So you muted this whole conversation. Say it was muted.
Yeah. No. But exactly. I know. But it was. I wasn't saying it's because of the gain. I'm just.
Yes,
saying,
you were. We said it's muted, and they said no. It's because of the gain.
But in my head, I was like, that's why the gain was so high. I muted the wrong mic. You know what I mean? That's
you muted this mic.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my God, Poseidon. Everything's so convoluted and fucking. Just you were muted. That's it. That's all it is.
Yeah, exactly. But
no, it's not exactly. It has to be a whole. It has to be a whole soap opera with you.
No, because I asked myself in my head before, why is the gain so high on mic 2? You understand?
Yeah. Why?
So anyways, it was like a conversation with myself.
My mic 2 in your mind? You're like, okay, the mic that does stand up is mic 1.
No.
And the podcast mic is mic 2.
Yeah, that's what
Two different guys.
No, I mean like microphones.
Okay. One guy's standing up, the other one's sitting down.
It's exhausting. But this does remind me of something that I want to talk about today. Because I saw the new Marvel movie. I saw the Doctor Strange movie. And it was making me think a lot about comic books and shit. And sometimes they'll do something that's just ridiculous. I think they do it on purpose for adults to just laugh with. So I don't know if you ever heard of the Marvel movies, if you like that kind of shit.
I'm not a big Marvel guy.
But they had the big event that happened a few years ago was Avengers Endgame, where the bad guy Thanos, he basically kills half of the galaxy.
Okay.
Just boom, poof, disappears. So he's like a super powerful being.
Does he kill people on Earth or just
everywhere?
Okay.
Every planet, everything in the whole universe, rather. Yeah.
And half the
population. Yeah. So randomly, they just disappear, so that we could live better. Like he has a whole reason why he's doing this.
He's the Bill Gates.
He's the Bill Gates.
The Fauci of
he's the Bill Gates
Marvel.
and Fauci of Marvel. But there was a Marvel story that they had done in the comic books at one point where it's just. He's petty for no reason. So he chose a random guy on Earth, just a random guy, and he decided, I'm just going to fuck this guy's life up. So he would show up from the beginning of the guy's life, like when the kid was his first birthday, and he would do something like he'd go and just remove the blanket so the kid's cold and starts yelling, and then he'd leave. Then he'd come back a few years later. It was his 5th birthday. He'd show up. His dad left to go get the cake, and when he came back, the dad got into an accident and died. Like that was his gag, right? And he kept showing up every birthday on the birthday just to fuck up the guy's life. When he was 16, he wakes up in the morning to a text from his girlfriend like, "Hey baby, happy birthday!" And Thanos is next to his base, like, "Oh, what the fuck are you doing here?" And he takes out he grabs the kid's phone and replies something heinous and crazy to the girlfriend, and she dumps him. He's like, motherfucker. Then at his 21st birthday, Thanos shows up. All his friends are drinking because they're 21, and he poisons all of them, and they all die.
No, Jesus Christ.
Bro, there's no reason. It's a guy named David. He just keeps fucking with him. He shows up at a job when in his 20s, and the guy sees Thanos in his cubicle. He's like, oh, God, did you get me fired? He's like, no, I didn't get you fired. I just came to give you the news that your cat's dead. I killed your cat. Oh. And he leaves. So he kept doing this. And then there was one birthday, he didn't show up.
He forgot?
He didn't show up. So the guy's like, fuck, he didn't show up. This is amazing. Like, and then he sees on TV, the Avengers defeat Thanos. And then he's like, oh my God, they fucking probably killed this guy. I don't have to worry about him. And he shows up the next year in the yard. He has like, he's doing a barbecue. He's like, what the fuck? I thought why are you here? And he's like, it's your birthday. I missed last year, so I'll make it up to you this year. And he just snaps his fingers and blows up the entire neighborhood except for his house. Like everyone he knows died.
No.
Yeah, he was just fucking with him. He's like, I'm gonna fuck with this random guy. This is the whole universe. He chose one guy. He's like, fuck this guy. He fucked with him his whole life.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And this guy never committed suicide?
Never committed to, well, maybe later after that, because then it ends right there. But it's just for no, there's never an explanation. The guy keeps asking, why? Just tell me why you're doing this. He never answers. He just keeps fucking with him.
He's like,
I can
for
fuck with
fun.
You. Yeah, just for fun, bro. Every year he would just travel and fuck with him.
Makes sense.
How crazy is that?
That's insane.
But that's fun. I like that kind of, like, they're like, you have ultimate power and you're a bit of a dick. What would you do?
Yeah.
And that's the kind of shit that you would do, I guess.
Yeah. That's more than a bit of a dick, though.
Yeah,
a bit of a dick is the cover. Like I find he like stepped it up from 1 year old pulling the cover down a little so he's cold. To 5, I'm gonna murder your dad.
It's like hilarious.
Yeah, and some years aren't that bad. Like I guess losing the girl isn't
16.
as
You're
bad.
gonna lose her anyway at 16.
Yeah, who cares? You're 16, exactly.
But then all your friends die at 21.
yeah,
He
that's
poisons them.
That's your neighbor's dying. It depends.
If you like your neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did he live in the suburbs?
Yeah, it was like a
Suburbs?
suburb. Yeah, so he just everything exploded around him like for miles, and you see in the middle that house just stands.
Okay.
So he's just like, and then try explaining that to the cops.
Yeah.
Why is your house surrounded?
Yeah.
He even said he was for years he was trying to tell people, and no one believed him. Like Thanos comes on my birthday and fucks with me. They're like, yeah, okay, bro, you're a retard.
No, so they even fuck that's. I think I'd feel bad at some point. Like I think at some point, like if I was Thanos, at some point I fucked with, let's say, for 40 years.
At some point.
At some point.
Yeah,
You're like the murders. That's okay. That's fair game.
But his cat, I wouldn't kill his cat.
You do not hurt animals.
No, but I think after like 40 years, I'd give him like, I don't know, like 100 milli or something or some shit.
Such
100 million,
You
I
have a
don't know.
weird way of.
And
guy
did you
killed all your
say
friends and family.
100 milli?
Yeah, 100 million.
Okay.
100 milli.
100 milli. Hey,
Just leave me alone.
I killed everyone you know. You have nightmares because your dad fucking died because of me, but here's 100 milli.
100 milli. What is that? Milli Philly, universal cash.
Yeah, you know how many hookers it could get with that, bro? Alien hookers, all kinds of shit.
How's he gonna get alien hookers? He's a human on Earth.
Well, I'm gonna introduce him to the Intergalactic Space Federation.
Yeah, if he was Thanos, would just snap his finger for chicken. I want all the intergalactic poulet.
You figure this guy though, like by the time he's 14 or whatever, if I knew I had a fucking almost a demon person fucking with my birthday,
Call the
every year
Avengers.
my birthday, my friends would be like, let's have a birthday party. I'd be like, no, let's just no.
But he
I'll-
does crazy shit even when you're not there. Like his job, he shows up, he's in the cubicle, and he's like, "You got me fired." He's like, "No, I killed your cat." Or
Yeah.
he'll do whatever the fuck he wants. That's the crazy thing.
But like for if they're all drinking, like I wouldn't want all my friends in the same room drinking the same shit. You're making Thanos' life way easier.
Way easier. Yeah.
Make him kill them all individually.
Yeah, make him work a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I saw that. And I was like, "Fuck!" There's something funny that someone thought about that because you never normally you see like it's ultimate power, it's ultimate this. Be like, what if you just fuck with a regular person? And that's what happened. He just fucked with a guy for his whole life
God damn.
for no reason. You never find out
That'd
why.
be a good movie.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Just a
demon fucking
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
yeah.
There's something about that.
Yeah.
But then since it's Hollywood, they'd have to make
The demon black.
no, but the guy, the victim, would have to win at the end.
Yeah, how?
Yeah.
Yeah. If real Hollywood,
100 milli.
100 milli. That's a feel good moment of the movie.
That's the name of the movie. 100 milli.
100 milli.
He's psychopath.
So you're telling us like we could fuck with you, ruin your life, but if we give you $100 million,
Kill your girlfriend, kill your family.
No, not to me. Maybe some other guy. I don't know, bro.
Ah, the tables have turned. Interesting. Interesting how quickly that turns. Like, no, 100, no, but you don't kill my people.
Yeah.
Yeah, trust me, the guy, he doesn't care about 100 million.
Yeah, I know.
He killed everyone he ever loved.
Yeah, I know.
For no reason. That's the best. He's like, just tell me why.
Yeah.
He's just like fucking with you.
And you can't get attached to new people after
'Cause
that.
you know they're gonna
Because
get
you
killed.
know they're gonna die on your birthday.
Yeah,
or
if you love them, you're gonna you don't want to kill them.
or you try to fall in love
with a bitch.
or a day after your birthday.
And just try to
at
enjoy
least
it.
You have like almost a full year, and then after a year, you're like, okay.
He's just a really racist
I'm
guy,
done,
and he's
yeah.
like, I'm gonna only make friends with black people.
That'd be an actual good trick, though.
That would be a
Like
crazy
if
movie.
if he hates a bunch of people,
Yeah.
he joins like the Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah, he's like, I'm only friends with Jews. That's odd.
Yeah.
No, it is. I'm playing the long game. Watch it. Like, that'd be hilarious. That's a plot twist.
God
He
damn.
pretends to be Jewish. Then you find out Thanos is just a really good dude trying to fucking kill this piece of shit.
Yeah, and he just can't.
Yeah.
He's killing everyone around him. No, it was. I saw that the movie was good too over the weekend. The Doctor Strange. It was wacky.
Okay.
A lot of people died, which was fun. But there's too many plot holes.
Okay.
Yeah, the movie didn't need to be longer than 15 minutes.
I've tried to get into the whole Marvel movie thing because I know they're well made, but after 6 minutes of even the best ones that have come out the last couple of years, I'm like,
I get bored.
I don't care.
You're not invested. Yeah, if
I
you're
don't
not
care.
invested, yeah.
I started watching the Batman On
The new one? Did you like it?
After 5 minutes, I was like, why am I watching this?
Man.
I've seen this movie a million times, even though it's different.
It's still
but it's
same.
Yeah, it's the same.
That I'm with you. I feel that especially with Batman movies. I'm like, it's the same.
Yeah.
It's Batman. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
Give me something new. Make the stakes higher.
Yeah.
Kill Batman.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking awesome.
Yo.
But then they do a new one every year that they kill Batman for 11 years.
Yeah, it would be the same thing.
Yeah.
You're not gonna believe this Batman dies. You did it 9 times. Yeah, Hollywood's very like they're not that creative anymore.
No. They
Yeah.
haven't been creative since fucking the 70s, I think.
I think
for
because all
real.
the creative people now they can create their own stuff.
Yeah.
So they don't go to the Hollywood route. They just make their own shit.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
There's no point.
And plus you have like here the what I deal with, since it's Quebec showbiz, it's not the same amount of money, but it's the same type of people that run it and they try to control you. And that's why I've been independent for a bunch of years. But I had a meeting last week with a network that they wanted to do a cartoon of characters that I used to do, me and another guy. And they're the ones that pitched like the idea to us. They were like, hey, you guys should do a cartoon. And then I was like, well, I don't want to do TV, but maybe. And then I was like, oh, it's nice to have them ask. And this was during the pandemic. So then we worked on it, had a meeting, worked on it. And then this week was we were supposed to finalize everything. So we're meeting with the vice president or whatever. And he's like, yeah, I'm not sure. Like he was trying to make us sell the idea. And I was like, you
came to me.
Motherfucker, you came to me. So then like I was still polite. No, I was real polite, but I was still polite. But then when we hung up, I told Michelle, I was like, okay, next fucking projects, we're just putting them out ourselves on YouTube. Or we're not even having meetings. If they make an offer, I want to see a fucking check, a certified check, or a bag of money in front of my house.
Or else no.
Or else fuck them. I'm just gonna, because plus like I get it in Hollywood, you make like 100 milli, but here you make good money, but it's not crazy money.
Yeah, you're not gonna make 100 million.
So
here.
why would I have some fucking asshole? Like, why would I have to sell myself to some asshole to make less money than I make doing shows?
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Now I've told you, my experiences here with some of the same people.
Yeah,
they're a bit low budget and just mentally. They act almost like villagers were handed a position of power.
Yeah.
It's very strange. Yeah, it's like they'll forego making legitimate money just because they want to have the last word. But the whole point is make money.
Nah.
But they want, just like what they did to you with, okay, sell us you came to me. I don't have to. You asked me. Why are you asking me to sell it to you? I didn't want to do it. You asked me to do it.
That's like if you walk in Burger King and go, okay, so tell me about the Whopper. Why should I care about the Whopper?
Yeah.
Well, it's meat. We got cheese. I already ate. I was eating in my car. You're fucking just trying to sell me other food.
You came in here, sir.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
Tell me the Whopper. What's so special about it? Does it whop whop? Was it made with real Italian meat? Tell me about the Whopper.
The Whopper. Hey, you're leaving in how many days?
You're going back to Cuba.
Sunday.
Oh, nice. Are you
Back.
coming back after? Or?
Of course, yes. Of course.
okay.
Back,
Of course.
back to Cuba.
No, yeah, but so this is your first time you're going to Cuba?
Yeah.
First time
Not a sex tourist.
Not a sex tourist.
Yeah.
Do you still think you're on a list, though? They have
I'm not on a list.
Your picture at the police station?
And at the hotel.
But no, I wasn't really.
Gringo sexualo.
So, but, and last time, just to remind people, when you were there, you ended up sort of
Falling in
dating
love?
and getting kind of engaged with the cleaning lady.
Falling in love.
No, not
She wasn't a
engaged.
cleaning lady. But she was,
Wasn't she the cleaning lady?
no, she was. She worked at the bar, I think, or something, right?
I think so. I don't remember.
Because I
exactly.
remember you saying she went in to clean your room.
Oh yeah.
No, it wasn't a clean lady. It wasn't
Okay.
a clean lady.
So it was you made a bartender clean your room.
That's badass though.
No, I never made a.
Listen here.
You want that?
Listen here,
toothpaste?
Mexican.
Yeah.
Cuba and Mexico are two countries. Listen, Mexican.
Yeah, I don't know every suburb of Cuba. Just so, yeah. So you're going back for the first time as not a sex tourist.
With your girl.
Imagine that chick works at another resort that you're at.
Nah, it's on the opposite side of the island.
I'm saying, imagine
But
she
the
works there.
island isn't that big.
Yeah.
And
For them, it's big.
But some people
Yeah.
can move.
Yeah.
Like
How
what?
crazy
Your
would that
your
be?
mom was born in a little town in Greece, and then she lives in Montreal now.
And you're
Yeah.
recognizable.
Yeah.
Let's try. I'm recognizable.
How funny would that be? She's like, Dios mío, el Poseidon es your baby.
I have 18 illegitimate
And
children.
there's just a kid grabbing asses. He's like, that does seem like it's
There's
mine.
3-year-old sexual predators.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, fuck. I can't fight this. It looks just like him, has the same hair. Everything. fuck, shit, fuck. That'd be hilarious. That would be awkward, but it's highly unlikely. The odds are low, but it's not impossible.
but funny
Yeah.
if it were to happen.
Very sad for that kid, though.
yeah,
Yeah.
very sad for that
Yeah.
kid. Very sad for your girlfriend because she's going to relax. She's not going there for drama. Bitch, my man ain't your baby's daddy. She's not going for that, bro.
No, I understand, bro.
Yeah, imagine your girl. This is her first trip, right?
With me, yeah.
Okay, but she's gone on vacation.
Yes,
before?
many times, yes.
Okay. I was thinking
Out of
this-
the country?
Yes.
Where?
I don't know, bro.
Oh, I don't know. Just
I haven't
if
asked.
she
Like,
has any Cuban experience.
well, like overseas, like Europe and shit.
Okay, but
Okay.
but never South America or
South
Central
America many times, yeah.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
she knows. So like where Argentina and shit.
No, just Mexico.
He's gonna
Cuba,
name
yeah.
places in North America.
Yeah.
So she's been to South
hold
America.
on.
South America, like Florida.
Yeah.
Fucking, she went to Tallahassee once. She went to
Mexico's not in
fucking.
South America.
She went to
It's in
Asia.
Central America.
Mexico's North American.
Central America.
There are 3 North American countries.
But it used to be considered like Central America.
Mexico was never considered Central America.
Really?
Unless, well, maybe before.
Hold on.
It used to be.
That's how they showed us in geography class, though.
Before there were continents. Maybe it was part of that region.
Yeah,
But-
right now it's North America. There's 3 North
Yeah.
American countries. We're a tight unit that doesn't
And,
like each other.
and sometimes, like now, have you noticed a couple years ago, they're trying to add other countries.
Yeah.
Like when I was in Haiti, they were like, yeah, we're the poorest country in North America. And I was like, you're not North America. But now Haiti they're trying to beat North America. So I guess if Haiti is, then Jamaica has to be, Bahamas, Cuba.
North America should be Canada, Central America should be the United States, and South America should be Mexico.
Yeah.
And then we need a new name for everything else. It can't all be America.
Yeah. And it's funny that it's North America and Cuba is north of Mexico on the map, and we're like,
It is?
fuck you,
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
you,
Yeah,
fuck you, South America.
It's closer to Florida, so
Yeah.
you can swim to
Yeah.
it. Yeah. They're all made up lines.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. Europe is the funniest thing. The European lines are funny.
Yeah.
Like Russia, depending on the year, they're either Asian or European.
Yeah.
Like, it's all made up nonsense.
And well, is it still that way that like Eastern Russia is considered Asia, or now it's all Europe?
It's not Europe now because the fight they're considering.
now-
they're considering them all Asian.
Are they Asian again?
Yeah, now they're Asian again.
Oh, so even in
Yeah.
fucking Moscow?
Yeah, dude, it doesn't
You
make any
got-
sense. Even for like soccer competitions, dude, Kazakhstan plays in the European qualifiers.
Oh, that's
Kazakhstan,
retarded.
Yeah.
Israel.
Yeah.
Israel has nothing to do with Europe.
Yeah.
And Asia, like the way, whenever we think of Asians, we think of like China, Korea, Japan.
real Asians.
The real Asians. But like all of those other countries, they should have another name for them.
Yeah.
Like well, the Middle East,
Yeah.
they should find a name of a continent. But then again,
It's all made up. It
yeah,
doesn't
continent
matter.
has nothing to do with race.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
the thing, because it's all made up. That's
Yeah.
why I'm thinking North America should be Canada, Central America should be the U.S., South America should be Mexico, and then everything else should have its own name.
You know how much it must suck for New Zealand that their continent is Australia? So their enemies and their continent are the same people.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, even though they're a separate island, the continent.
The
It used to
continent
be
is
when I was
Australia.
young. It used to be Oceania.
Oceania.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
they tried doing that for a couple of years.
Why
but-
did they change it to Australia?
Because it was Australia, and then someone was like, it doesn't make sense. But then
It doesn't make sense.
Oceania
None of it makes
is such a shitty name.
It is. I knew
Like-
a girl named Oceania.
Like America.
What?
Yeah.
Sorry.
America
It's a name in
is,
French,
is
Oceanie.
is from a name,
Yeah.
right? Is Europe a name?
don't
Was
think
there
so.
a man like Johnny Europe? Or
I don't think so.
okay, but it like Asia
There's a man named
sounds
Johnny
good.
Europe.
No, because America was some explorer,
Yeah.
right? But like so, America's a name. Europe is a sound. Asia is a
Yeah, Asia was not. a person.
Europa, Europe comes from the Phoenician word Erob, E-R-O-B, meaning where the sun sets.
Yeah, so it's not a
Okay.
name.
Ah. Oh.
So, but the sound of Europe sounds good. You hear
Yeah.
Europe, even if you don't know what it is, you're
Yeah.
like, that's a cool name.
Yeah.
But Oceania, you're like, ugh, it's too
Oceania
long.
sounds too fantastical.
Yeah.
Like it's another galaxy.
Yeah, it sounds like a made up country in a Marvel movie.
Yeah, we're off to Oceania,
Yeah.
kids. Yeah, it's very weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it
The Eddie Murphy in Coming to America, his enemies would be Oceania.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds fantastical. Yeah, but it's all made up anyway. Like Mexico, like what does Mexico have in common? Like North America to be in the same thing as Canada. The weather's different. The economy is different. The land, like everything's different. Look about it's like Europe. They try to force it on people. It's like you're European. You know how different Greeks are to let's say the Irish. There's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with it, but it's not the same people.
Yeah,
Uh,
but it's the same as like us with like people in upstate New York that
Yeah.
are like 20 minutes from here.
yeah.
And we're a different country than people that are in Vancouver. That it's a totally different landscape. Everything's
Yeah, we're
different.
closer
The
to
weather-
New York, 20
Yeah.
minutes. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. We're closer to them than we would be to Vancouver, even though it's
Yeah.
the same country. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking, it's wacky. But Canada's too big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Canada's way. That's why Russia has all these problems keeping these countries together. Dude, you
Yeah.
get too big, you have your own cultures. You don't want to be part of that. You want to do your own thing. Everyone wants to be independent.
Nah, I get it.
When it gets too big, it's hard to control.
We'll eventually, like, I think, America, I think, is going to be the first country in North America to split up.
Like the U.S.,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel the U.S. soon will just be the S.
the States.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like there'll be. I don't
Canada's
think
going to separate too.
it'll go to like there won't be like 50 different countries, but there'll be like 4 or 5.
4 or 5, yeah.
And Canada, there'll probably be like at least 3.
Mm-hmm.
And the sucky thing for Quebec is a lot of Quebecers have been trying to separate for years.
Yeah.
We're going to be the last ones to have
That's
our own
funny.
country.
Probably.
We'll be like, okay, Quebec, the new name of the country is Ontario.
Yeah.
You're Ontario.
You're Ontario now. They're like, son of a bitch.
I live in Quebec, Ontario.
Yeah, and then they're going to be like, since everyone in the world speaks English now, the only way we could trade with you is you speak English. Like, son of a fucking...
God damn.
God damn it, I shouldn't have passed that bill.
Yeah, but so when you're in Cuba, you're going to an all-inclusive,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Good.
3-star, 4-star, 5-star?
5.
5.
5-star.
You
God
can't go to
damn.
Cuba and go under 5. He's the one who taught me that.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Because Cuba 5.
It's like R3.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't take chances.
Yeah.
Bro, imagine Cuba
Yeah.
1.
Cuba. Yo,
I did-
I don't think it exists.
A couple of years ago, when I went to Haiti, there was a festival down there, and I was in a Haitian resort. There was a Haitian 4. So a Haitian 4 is like it's a piece of shit.
It's an
And
LA
then
3.
The people that were organizing it, with the guy that was running social media, he was like, "Hey, can you do a video? Tell people." I don't know why I'm doing I don't know what accent I'm doing. He was like,
Definitely not Haitian.
Can you do a video of you talking about how amazing the resort is? Because
I will not lie.
Yeah, he was like, we never get celebrities here, and I was like, first, I'm not a celebrity in Haiti, and 2, of course you don't get celebrities. You're a fucking Haitian 4. Like who? So when did you think that you were like, that's funny? Brad Pitt never comes here. He never fucking books.
But if Mike puts his video up, Brad Pitt's
Yeah.
coming next week.
So then the guy was like, yeah, yeah, maybe. And then he was like, no, I'll film it. And then I was like, oh, you motherfucker. So he was like, say something nice about the resort. And I was like, it's an all-inclusive resort. And they had little plastic glasses. And I was like, look at these. No, I said, for real, it's super nice, Haiti, beautiful country. But for fuck's sakes, buy some glasses. What the fuck is this? It's fucking all you can drink. It's one sip. I have to
Yeah.
go and then
All you can drink
Yeah.
shots.
And then I finish the thing, and he goes, "Yeah, okay, but do it without the drink." And I was like, "No, but it's funny, and I'm insulting.
Yeah.
Your play. Yeah, but do it, but without insulting." And then I was like, "Oh, fuck off."
Hey, you did it without insulting?
No. I just told him.
fuck off.
I found the lady that had booked me, and I was like, "Hey, the
Handle this
fucking
guy."
social media guy from," and he was when you go down to Caribbean country, as soon as there are white guys that have come from another country, you're like, okay, he's fleeing something.
Yeah.
So he was this French guy that for sure was on a rape list, or this was before Me Too. Or it was about the time of Me Too. So he was definitely like a French rapist that moved to Haiti, and he was like, I'm safe.
Yeah, rape isn't
Yeah.
that bad here.
Yeah.
Yeah, holy shit, the list thing. Did a lot of people do that here? Comedians that got canceled, did they just move?
There's one guy that got canceled that I thought was what a fucking idiot.
Oh, God.
The guy was, okay? Because he's from a little town like in Lac Saint Jean, and he came here, and then he raped, and then he was like, fuck it, I have to change my name. He changed his name and moved back to the town he was from.
But they all know who he is.
But they all know he lives in a town with like 4,000 people. So everyone fucking knows him. But he was like, I'll change my name. They won't know. How fucking dumb do you have to be? You move to a village, but change your name, but don't
And it's
change
your home
face.
village.
Nah.
It's your home village. Yeah.
He could have at least moved to another village.
Or he could have at least not raped.
Or that, yeah.
That's
The problem may start.
The problem is probably more with the raping than the. But yeah, whenever I see those guys, like fuck, you're a known rapist. So if either kill yourself or fucking disappear.
Yeah, go somewhere else.
Don't go back to live. I'm gonna live with my sister, but I'll change my name.
Hey, didn't you rape people?
Yeah.
No, that was Steve. I'm Brian.
Yeah. We're twins. So it's my twin brother.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Yeah, no
Flawless
one knows.
logic.
Yeah, no one knows where he is, and he's turning around looking at his sister going like this.
That's a good trick though for a rapist that gets
It's my
me
twin.
too. He goes, "Fuck, this is really hard. Everyone's abandoned me. Even my brother, even my own twin brother, Jimmy, who he tells me he's such a good person, and I'm a bad person.
Yeah,
And
and
we're-
he's suffering the repercussions of my rapes
And he goes, I can't believe we dress exactly the same
and speak
drive
exactly
the same car,
same license plate.
and yet we are so different.
We have the same girlfriend, but we're two different people.
There was that guy. Remember that guy that killed all the Muslims in Quebec City a couple years ago?
There's no more Muslims in Quebec
There's
City.
no more Muslims, but he went into a mosque.
Oh,
and
I remember
killed a
that kid. Yeah.
That kid has a twin brother that lives in Quebec City. You know how crazy that
Bro,
guy's life
that's
must be?
insane.
You see on the news your brother,
It's your face.
and at first you're like, "Hey, cool, what Jesus?" Really? And then the brother, I think the kid either killed himself or
The twin?
either like the
The
murderer
murderer.
either killed himself or tried to kill himself, and he's in prison. But either way, that other guy lives in Quebec City.
So he has to suffer that.
Yeah, so every time anyone looks at him more than like half a second, he has to go, I like Muslims, which makes it seem fucking weirder.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Like like Arabs must be freaking out because if you're in a bar and you look at someone and he's just like, I like Muslims, you're like, I'm not Muslim.
I just want you to know, tell your friends there, they look Muslim. I don't know what they heard, but I like them. That's weird. You must, God, you're always in danger,
Yeah.
or at least mentally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're in mental danger.
Fuck, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I
and
never
probably physical danger too.
physical danger because someone could think it's
Yeah.
you're the guy.
Because imagine if
If I survived, let's say, and I remember that face of you coming to kill me, and then I'm walking on the street
Yeah.
and I see, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
assume there's a twin.
Because no one remembers that guy's face that was watching the news, but everyone that
was
lost a brother or
knows
was
that guy's
there.
face.
Like if someone killed my dad and I saw his fucking
I'm
face
remembering
on the
the face.
news, that face is gonna haunt me.
Yeah.
And then if I see that fucking stupid face
At the
a theme
corner
park
store, yeah.
or having fun,
Bumper cars.
yeah, he's driving. This is the best.
Yeah, you go crazy.
God damn. Yeah.
Fucking kill him.
Yeah, I get it. But yeah, he didn't commit suicide. He got 40 years without being eligible for parole.
Which means in Quebec he'll be out in 6. They always do that. They go, you're not eligible for parole.
Well, it says he's eligible for parole after 25 years. After
So he's not 40 years not eligible for parole in
Unless he
Quebec
waits
means
25 years.
after 25.
Well,
Yeah,
look,
so
hold
first of all,
on.
the fact that you killed multiple people and don't just have life,
Life.
it doesn't make any sense.
Or they should do, like, since those laws are so stupid that you only end up serving a 3rd-year sentence, do 5,000-year sentence.
Yeah.
So even if in 20 years we
you
find
gotta,
a way to
you gotta
live.
serve 150.
Yeah. Even if we find a way to like,
Live forever.
yeah, if that guy fucking spends 400 years in prison, I'm good with that.
You think we're ever gonna get to a point where we could live for a few hundred years?
I don't think we will, but I think like in a couple generations they will. And I say they will. the super wealthy.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna be
Everyone.
fucking a guy in prison because he murdered a bunch of people.
That would be crazy if you know how now it's like life, but they give you 100 years and you're like, all right, well I'll have another 600 when I get out. Like that would be insane.
Yo, that's wild.
Yeah.
We'd be like elves.
Yeah,
I think more people would commit crimes.
Yeah. Eh?
Yeah.
I think though, I guess if they like to keep you alive, we'd still get diseases, but at least we'd be young longer.
Yeah, I mean, there's ways to stay young now, not forever, obviously, but it's not accessible to everyone.
Yeah.
Even good food is not accessible
Yeah.
to everyone.
And plus, like whenever we find cures for anything, the disease sort of modifies. So
Yeah.
I think we'll find a way to look young way longer and feel young way longer, but we'll all die. But maybe 150 years old.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a gradual increase, like it's always been. Like at some point,
Yeah.
they used to live until 30, right?
Yeah. When my grandmother died, she died in 1991, and she was 101 years old.
Goddamn.
And in 1991, that was fucking unheard of.
Yeah.
And we were like,
Wow.
fuck, we should look at the Guinness
Yeah.
World Record was like 108. Like it was really low.
Don't die, you stupid bitch.
And now like 100, like it's not everyone makes it to
But a
100,
lot of
but a
people.
lot of people do.
Yeah, everything's changing.
Yeah.
There was in, I think it was in Japan. There was a gentleman that broke the world record. I think he lived to like 117 or 18 or
What
something
record
like that.
did he break? The
Yeah.
long jump?
The the old
The
age
marathon.
the old age record.
He won a Spartan
Yeah,
race.
sorry. And what happened was they went. I think the Guinness World record people went to congratulate him, and they discovered his skeletal remains in his bed. And the family had been collecting his pension for like 30 some years.
Oh, the guy's.
Yeah, the guy was bamboozled.
So he didn't really break the record.
Yeah, he
They
didn't break the
left
record.
him in the bed.
They left him in the
You
bed.
figure the smell after like 2 years. You'd be like,
Yeah.
look, we're getting all his money. We could
Yeah.
fucking
Just bury him.
him.
Yeah, I think they had closed it
Yeah,
off.
because you figure, like, if you're going to stealing the money from the government, I don't even care.
Yeah, me neither.
But not burying your fucking grandfather.
That's absurd.
Leaving him in a fucking dirty
And he's the
bed.
one paying for all your shit.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
These motherfuckers.
Poseidon, did you check out any podcast beef? Did you see what happened with like TigerBelly and Brendan Schaub and all that?
No, I haven't seen it. You spoke to me about
Oh,
it, but
that
I haven't
was
seen
so
it.
good.
That was
That
so
was so
entertaining,
good.
but also very awkward.
Yeah.
Dude, it was fucking awkward. Like, because apparently Brendan Schaub thought that the TigerBelly team, TigerBelly is Bobby Lee.
Yeah,
and
Bobby
his
Lee and Kalela.
Kalela. And
What's her last name? Did she ever say? I don't
I
think.
don't know.
Eh?
I don't know.
Everyone just calls her Kalela.
Yeah. They had basically said, he was saying that they went on Reddit for years and they were anonymously like talking shit about Brendan Schaub and Fighting the Kid, and they were trying to ruin them. And he's like, I found out because we have like investigators and they have your IP address. You've been doing it for 6 years. And then she's like, bro, I've only been living here for 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, so there's a lot of shit like that's happening. And
As soon as you hire an investigator to investigate people on Reddit.
yeah, well, what happened was
Shit is
he said
weird.
that there was some kid touching shit that was on there. So it was other people that were
Oh,
investigating
they were
that.
saying that one of
The people that were posting that shit about him were also posting kid stuff.
okay, it's not that they were accusing Brendan.
No.
Okay,
It's that they were also posting on that same forum. So because of that, that's what he says, that they had to investigate. He says, I'm working with investigators. I think a lot of it is just nonsense.
Yeah, it's just bullshit.
But he was pissed because her and some other girls were on a podcast. She has another podcast. And they spoke about how Schaub was trying to hit on her, was sending her messages. He was trying to bang her. And like a few years ago. And then he's like, you can't say that. I have a wife and kids. And which he does have a point, you know?
Yeah.
It's just fucking.
Was he single in those days?
I have no clue.
Okay.
I have no clue, and I don't even want to know if she was single. Like it's none of my business. That's like private shit. It has nothing to do with me. But it's just, it was fucked up because then Brian, they're not too close anymore. But Brian Callen apparently, the Bobby Lee doesn't want to ever speak to him again.
Yeah.
He got
And-
on the phone. He was threatening him.
God damn.
They used to be good friends because there's an episode of Fighter and the Kid with Bobby Lee on there when he talks about how he got molested by a man with Down syndrome.
That was hilarious.
It's
It was
the
one of the
funniest
funniest things I ever
things
saw on the internet.
ever in podcasting. Bobby Lee saying that he got raped by a mongoloid.
And then and them laughing is like, why are
and
you
them
laughing?
laughing because there's something hilarious.
And then he's trying to be serious. He's like, guys, I don't think you understand. I was molested by. He's like, yeah, no, I'm not. It's just,
I remember that.
there's something funny about that.
That's a very
That was,
hilarious.
but so Brian Callen, apparently that's like persona non grata for them because he was threatened. He said some shit like
Yeah.
the way she made it sound was like he said some crazy heinous shit like fuck that whore or whatever.
Yeah, and
Goddamn.
he called her at 3 a.m, right?
Yeah, I think.
Fuck,
Goddamn.
that's intense. Like calling someone. I did that once to someone. There was a guy a couple of years ago, and this a couple of years ago, about fucking 30 years ago.
Okay.
I used to host a bunch of shows, and I'd have to like come up with 10 minutes new material every week, and I'd do 2 sets. So I'd be like, I'd either have to write 20 minutes new material a week, which I couldn't. So I'd write 10 minutes new material, and I'd just do a prank phone call.
Yeah.
So, and
Oh
so,
yeah, I remember.
So I had this setup.
You spoke to me about the prank phone call
Prank
stuff.
phone calls, and I'd often just fucking call people, and then they'd get angry, and I'd get the crowd to yell, "Go fuck yourself" or some shit like that. And then I'm supposed to headline this club, and I can't do it. And so I tell them, look, I can't do it. And then they call me with my prank phone call thing, and the crowd tells me to fuck off. So then I'm like, what? So I hang up, but I don't think it's a joke. I'm like, why the fuck are these people telling me to fuck off? And then I'm like, why are they telling me to fuck off? And then I just get angry, and I'm in my head, and I go out and I'm drinking, and I'm thinking, these motherfuckers, these fucking assholes. And then I get home like at 3 a.m, and I call the producer of that
You knew
show.
who it was, yeah.
That he's the guy I talked about, the drunk guy with the
fire extinguisher? Oh, no.
So he's an alcoholic, but I'm drunk. And you know when you call an alcoholic, but you're shit-faced? So I call him and I leave a message, and I'm like, you fucking fat buffoon, you motherfucker. If you think you can fucking tell me to fuck off, you fuck off. You're a fucking joke. And I hang up.
Oh, Jesus
and then the next morning I'm like, did I fucking call? And then I look at my phone. It was the old time house line,
The Vista
landline,
3000, yeah.
but there was still like
Yeah,
and then I
calls,
was like,
redial, yeah.
oh yeah, I called someone at 3:46 in the morning.
And it was him.
It was
Did you ever speak to him about it?
I did, and then I think I sent him like a bottle of champagne or some fucking bullshit like, hey, you know when I told you I was gonna murder you? I had friends that could break your legs. It was all in good fun.
Yeah. It was a prank. It was a prank.
That was a prank. That's amazing.
But it was them. They really have a feud now because of it.
Yeah.
But Kalila was funny because at the end she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, whatever," and she's like, "Yeah, I don't believe you."
Yeah,
or
she
whatever.
was so good.
Yeah, she was.
She
hard.
should be a lawyer. She's super smart and very because
Yeah, the IQ difference showed.
oh shit, yeah.
Yeah,
She's a smart lady, and he's a charming dumb guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's dumb, but he's
Well, in front of her, he was dumb.
he just looked like a buffoon.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Let's Google their IQ levels.
Why would they have
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
I don't know.
That you just Googled your IQ level by saying that.
Yeah, Google Kaleila's IQ and spell her name out loud.
Yeah.
Kalela?
Kalela.
Kalela.
He's gonna write
Q-U-E?
He's gonna write kill Tony.
Q-U-E-L?
Q-U-E-L. You're
we're
close.
we're on the right
Yeah.
foot.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, hold on. Q-U-E-L-A-I-L-A. Or K-E.
Very wrong.
K-E. Kalela. Let's see. Oh, it's K-E-L-E-A.
Kalela.
It's Kalila. It's
It's
pronounced
Kalila.
Kalila.
Oh, I keep calling her Kalela.
American
I like
singer-songwriter?
No.
That's the one.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
I don't know how to spell a name.
Right,
That's
Bobby.
a weird feud. That's
Yeah.
a weird feud because he goes through a lot of shit, Brendan Schaub, online for years because people just ridicule him.
Yeah.
Because he keeps dropping shitty specials, but the hate is excessive for what he's doing.
Yeah.
They're attacking him as if he's a Me Too guy that raped someone.
Yeah.
Because he's not as funny as they want him to be. It's a little excessive. The truth is. It's a
I
little
think though
excessive.
it comes from a lot of comics that are jealous of his success.
Yeah.
Because he's not
He's not hurting anyone. He's not stealing.
and he's not he's only been doing comedy a couple of years. So
That's how good he is. Yeah.
If he wasn't friends with Rogan, he'd just be an open micer.
Yeah.
And he's a fucking super hardworking open micer.
Yeah.
So he'd be actually probably doing, maybe spots in clubs
Yeah.
on shit nights. But people are angry that he's a fucking headliner he's got a show. And
But he's doing it himself
He
because
has
of
a
the show.
Showtime special. How can you be jealous of a Showtime special?
Yeah.
Like it's not like he didn't get 20 million
From
to be on
Netflix.
Netflix.
Yeah.
He's on Showtime. No one watches Showtime.
Yeah, no, it comes from a place of that because it doesn't matter. Like if he was because the way they act is literally like if a rapist was making millions.
Yeah.
like fuck that guy. That's how they act. So I
Yeah.
get why he's very defensive and he goes crazy. They try to dox him. Like he gets insane hate.
Yeah.
He gets insane hate. Yeah. So I get why he's pissed, but dude, it's your friends. Like call him up and say.
He seems like a nice guy. I remember, I think it was the last time we were in LA. I remember. I've seen him a couple of times. I've never spoken to him, but when I see him, he says hi.
Yeah, he acknowledges.
Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't even have a clue who I am. But since
He
I'm
remembers-
looking at him, he like goes, hey.
Oh, that's nice.
No, I'm sure he does that to everyone. He seems like a really nice guy.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like a bad guy. That's what I'm saying is I get
Yeah.
why his head like, oh my god, it's my friends that were doing this
Yeah.
this whole time. I get why but just call him an ass. Don't be like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck you up, whore. I'm gonna ruin
Yeah.
your career. You're never gonna work
There was
again.
one thing that Kalila said that I fucking loved on the podcast because she was like, that's insane. When you guys called us to say all those things, she goes, I have people in my family that are criminals that are fucking crazy. I have murderers in my family, and they wouldn't do that. And then he was like, you have murderers? I have murderers. I have 3 uncles that have killed. Really? Oh, okay. And then he was like, Jesus, okay.
Yeah,
all
that
right,
was
yeah.
amazing. That was a good time. It's like, oh, yeah,
That's a
just-
good thing to drop when
Yeah.
you're arguing with someone.
yeah, I will get you killed.
I have 3. If you have 3 people in your family that you're ready to mention have murdered, that means everyone in your family has murdered.
yeah, yeah. I'm only willing to mention these three.
Yeah, I
It's
can
just the others
only-
haven't been caught.
I can mention the 3 that are in prison.
Yeah.
It was quick, but yeah, I saw that and I was like, fuck, it's strange. It was entertaining, but it was very, very awkward.
Yeah, it felt like 90s radio when Howard Stern was big and he'd attack like
Anyone.
either like I liked it when O&A and Howard go at each other
Yeah,
because they
yeah.
were both really good. But when you'd see Howard attack like fucking these shitty fucking man cow and garbage guys from Chicago, it was the same type of thing. I didn't even know who Man Cow was
Until
but I was
Opie and
like,
Anthony shit on him.
yeah, but then I was like, I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah.
I'd never heard him. Never heard him, but I knew he was garbage.
You remember Scorch?
I don't know who Scorch is.
Oh, bro, that was fucking hilarious. It was this guy, what was Vermont, Pennsylvania? I don't know where the fuck he moved to. It was this bald guy. He would have his own like public access show.
Okay.
But he would just pretend, like, would have like fake laughs and pretend like he was a big studio audience. He was acting like he was a late night guy, but it was the most low budget handycam shit you've ever seen in your life. It was very awkward, and he used to feud a lot with feud. He used to ridicule him on.
Was
Opie
he
and
an
Anthony.
Italian guy?
Scorch? I don't think so.
He has a podcast. Hold on.
He, I think Sam Roberts may have gone his start with him, like to work with him or something.
Okay.
Yeah, so he always felt bad making fun of him.
There's a guy. I think is it a Montreal guy? There's an Italian guy that has
I
a
remember.
late night
I don't know
show
if that still happens. I remember I saw an episode or
that
something.
he just buys infomercials
Yeah.
on local TV
I remember that,
and
yeah.
then pretends like it's a talk show.
Yeah, I remember that. I saw a clip of that or something.
But he doesn't sell anything.
That's
But
ridiculous.
it's a good idea if you have a bit of money and you want to be on TV and you have no talent, just buy fucking late night infomercials.
Yeah, and just the whole infomercial is
It's
essentially your
just
show.
you, and he has fake commercials
Yeah,
of probably real
ridiculous.
products, but his companies.
yeah. Dude, there's so many weirdos
It's
out there.
so low budget.
Yeah, Scorch. You found him?
I found his podcast, but I can't find.
Just go to images. He's bald. He's got I think a nose ring or a lip ring. I haven't seen him in years. He could be dead for all I know. I'm just saying. He's at like Scorch TV or Scorch PFG TV or some shit. It was. I don't know. Yeah, he was one of the weird guys that Opie and Anthony just ridiculed like crazy. I think they fucked up his career.
That's
Let
what
me
he
see.
has.
I don't. Is that him? I don't think that.
No, that looks like
down.
wrestling.
Go down. You see that the guy with the mic? It might be him. I don't know. Scorch of sloppy seconds.
This one?
Oh, the Billy T. Billy. That I don't know who that is, but I want to punch that guy in the dick.
Yeah. Type in Scorch radio. Oh no, go down, go down, go down. Oh, I think they made fun of him. Go down. On the right where you were. Yeah, who are these podcasts? I think made fun of him. Scroll down. Yeah. Ah, fuck. Poor Scorch. You might be homeless now. God damn. Yeah, so this guy, he was getting destroyed. Like, they destroyed a lot of people up in Anthony.
Yeah.
But this guy was just, you couldn't take him serious.
That must have been hard. Like, for all those, you know, that former radio before Stern and before O&A. Every market when it got popular had their fucking local
Radio
wild
guys,
guy.
yeah.
But a lot of them were just garbage. But if you're in Milwaukee and that's all you have, you're like, that's good enough. And then when you hear fucking O&A or you hear Stern, you're like, oh, my fucking guy sucks. But then when Howard and O&A go after your local guy, that guy gets destroyed
because
like,
his own local people hated him. Yeah.
God,
Dude, it was funny. There was a lot of funny moments, but they would. The funniest was they would go to the Facebook pages when Facebook pages first started, and they would have all the fans basically would write funny shit about, like, you know, she looks like a fucking lesbian. They would just and then they would have to block the comments because it was corporate Facebook pages.
Yeah.
So it's not like us. Nobody cares. It was corporate pages. Like, why is that cunt? Why is the N-word there so much? We're going to get in trouble. So they were shutting down pages. They were suspending people. Like, just take a vacation so people could stop harassing us. Like, it was, dude, they caused a lot of problems. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, the O&A fans were
the pests.
Insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, Howard would go after people in a meaner way.
Yeah.
But it was just Howard.
Yeah.
And his fans would just be like Baba Booey, Howard Stern's
Yeah, exactly.
penis. It almost felt stupid.
Yeah.
But the O&A fans were fucking mean.
It's amazing.
Yeah. I remember the first time I did Anthony's show, he told me, it was fucking weird. Right before we went on the air, he was like, don't freak out, but I think my fans might hate you. But look, I think you're going to do okay. And then I was like, okay, what? That's weird. And then after, he was like, no, fuck, they don't hate you. Usually they hate everyone. And I was like,
that's amazing.
Fuck, okay, that's a weird thing to tell someone.
Right before you go on air? Yeah, it was a crazy times back then. I remember remember that guy Ian Halperin?
Yeah, Montreal guy.
Yeah,
the guy that looked like Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah,
but a fucking weirdo.
He was weird as shit.
He wrote a book about Michael Jackson. He did for a while. He was doing radio in Quebec City.
In French?
Yeah, in French.
Oh wow!
He was doing Choix Radio X in French.
Was he good?
He wasn't good, and the reason why he wasn't good, I liked him as a radio guy because he was a good victim. The bullies could make fun of.
Okay.
But when he went to Quebec City, since he had done radio with O&A, and since he was like
the guy.
This guy knows what he's talking about.
He's still
he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's a buffoon.
Oh,
so you have to treat him like a buffoon, to make him funny, or else it's no good.
You can't have the buffoon leading the charge.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, so he lost that job?
He had that job for a couple of years, but he didn't lead the show. He just I think he was like not even a co-host. He'd like call in 3 times a week or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder what he does now.
I don't know. He's probably writing books still.
People used to fuck with him. I remember he'd be on the show, and then people would be updating Wikipedia entries. So you'd go on Wikipedia, and they would just destroy him. They're like, Ian Halperin, known faggot, like stuff like that.
No.
Yeah, dude, they destroyed him, like, pedophile, Ian Halperin. Like, they would just, it'd be like, you're fucking fans?
I used to love Wikipedia the early years, because you could change shit, and it'd take a while for people to notice. And then one thing I noticed was if you change stuff in the middle, especially if it's in the middle of a sentence, even now, stuff
They'll
passes.
keep it, yeah.
Like a couple of years ago, I was on Celine Dion's Wikipedia, and I wrote that I was the one that had written "My Heart Will Go On,"
And it stayed for a while?
and it stayed for like over a month.
That's the
It was
best
written, she blah blah blah. My heart will go on. Written by, and I didn't write comedian Mike Ward. I just wrote Mike Ward, but with when you click on it, you're
It
like,
goes to
Mike
you,
Ward
yeah.
is a comedian.
Oh,
and
that's
no
amazing.
one caught it.
I
But
hope a kid in university used that as a reference.
Yeah,
and his
'cause-
teacher's like, "What are you fucking stupid?"
yeah, because it's not mean. There's nothing.
There's nothing mean about it. Yeah. So they're like, maybe he does. I mean,
Yeah,
he
maybe
sings.
he is. I guess writing jokes. They're both from Quebec.
And it's in
Could
English.
be.
She's French.
Yeah.
Maybe he wrote the English.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, I used to be in charge of the Pitcairn Islands. I was their ruler for like a year. I was the king of Pitcairn Islands. No one had changed it.
Oh,
It's
really?
like a group of like these Pacifics. There's like
Okay.
70 people that live there.
Okay.
Yeah,
And you were their king.
I was their king. Yeah.
Oh, that's
And you
very
click
funny.
on it, and it was I was the king, and it stayed for a long time.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It's because of me that Norm Macdonald. People know he's from Quebec City.
Oh yeah, you did that.
Because he'd never say it. But as soon as I found out, I'd go on his Wikipedia and it'd be Norm Macdonald was born in Ottawa, and I'd change it to Quebec City. And then
yeah, he wasn't born in Ottawa.
a
He was born in
month
Quebec City.
later, they changed it to Ottawa, and then I put it back to Quebec City. And then eventually,
They gave
he just started saying, I'm from Quebec City.
and then they had to change it.
Yeah. And then they were like, okay, yeah, even Norm admits it.
I like that they had to fight you on it though.
Yeah.
They're like, nah, we know. It's like, nah, no, you don't, bro. You can't change where someone's
But Norm was more of a Ottawa guy than Quebec. He was born in Quebec City,
And
but
then
he
went to
wasn't.
Ottawa, yeah.
Like, I think he really felt like a Ottawa
Yeah,
guy.
he was an Ottawa comic, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because where you start doing comedy is where you feel is your home,
Yeah.
I think. And plus, like, Quebec City, his dad hated Quebec City. He was just there because he was in the army. So I think he probably doesn't have good souvenirs of Quebec City.
We're gonna catch that new special when it comes out. I'm curious to see the one he recorded before he died.
Oh, that's going to be insane.
Yeah, you told me that you're going on Poseidon's weight loss regimen. Is this a fact?
No, I'm not doing, because this week I asked you to weigh yourself.
Yeah, I did.
I cut, since I'm vegan, cutting carbs is hard. But I decided, I was like, fuck, that's the only diet that works for me. So I cut carbs. I lost like 7 or 8 pounds.
Like 2 weeks?
Oh no, in like I've been doing it. Yeah, I've been doing it for 2 weeks. I'm probably down like 10 pounds.
God damn.
So it's good
That's good.
because at first it goes down super quick. And I want to do like you. I was like, I'm not gonna weigh myself. So I didn't weigh myself, but then I was like, everything feels looser. So and then I weighed myself. I was like, oh shit, I haven't been this light in like a couple of years. And then I asked you like, how much weight have you lost? And you were like, I don't know. So I was like, you should weigh yourself. And then we're talking about weight loss tricks, and he's like, yeah, I have a trick. It's just eating omelets. And he goes, when I just ate omelets, I lost a ton of weight. And he goes, that's all I started doing it again this week. But he's telling me this as he's eating a full bag of nacho chips. And the fucking
He's like,
green
all I eat
room
is omelets.
smells like salsa because he's just fucking...
And
So
he keeps repeating, all I eat is, I don't eat anything else. I just had an omelet day. Nothing else. I'm not
And
eating
then
anything else.
the next day, I get to the theater and I'm like, look at this garbage fucking craft services. There's only one bag of fucking...
There's normally 4 of each.
Yeah, and I'm like, there's only one bag of fucking blueberry covered...
One bag of chips, one bag
chocolate.
of candy.
And
yeah.
then he's like, I'm like, fuck, I think I'm gonna write my booker to bitch about this. And then he goes, I ate them all. He's like, I got here a little early. I like it when we don't take the tour bus. I get there early and then I eat everything.
So omelets.
Yeah, so you're on
But look,
diet.
okay, look. The first time I melted is I would eat. I did intermittent fasting.
You might melt in the sun because you're full of chocolate.
No, but the first time I lost a ton of weight was I would eat once a day. I would do intermittent fasting. I would have either an omelet and then maybe some nuts and stuff, or like maybe once a week I would have like a pizza, stuff like that.
yeah.
So I lost a lot of weight.
because of one meal a day
Yeah.
That
and no snacks.
no snacks.
Yeah,
I was
you ate
strict.
once. Yeah,
So I had him do the omelet, really.
Yeah.
Well, I would have 4 egg omelets. There was a ton of meat, cheese. There was like fucking 5 cheeses.
yeah.
don't-
You
yeah.
you could have eaten one little cake, like
Yeah.
one little Hostess cupcake.
Yeah.
And if
still
that's
would've
all
lost
you
weight.
eat, you still would have lost weight.
Yeah.
But I did that for the nutrients as well because eggs are very good for protein. There's a lot of
ovaries, too.
advantages.
There's a lot of calcium in pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of calcium.
Well, I would throw veggies in for like onions, green peppers, tomatoes, like all spinach, like all kinds of veggies, and then just cheese and meat. So I'd get everything you wanted in your omelette. And I lost a lot of weight, but I have to
So
start.
now
it
you're
again.
back on the same diet.
No,
just
I'm
that
not
now you've
on-
added more food.
No, I'm not on it yet because I still have some other foods in my
said
fridge.
you were on it.
Yeah, you said you were.
I was on it for like a day, but then I realized like a lot of the food was gonna go bad in my fridge.
What
So I was
food?
like, fuck, like you know, like I have like the fucking, what do you call those fucking flour pitas, bro? Those flat.
Tortillas?
Yeah, tortillas. I have tortillas. I make pizzas with
You
those.
can freeze those, though.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Put them in
Yeah.
the freezer. Yeah.
Put them in the freezer.
Okay, yeah, I could freeze it then.
You can freeze
not
pretty
gonna
much
freeze it.
everything.
It's not gonna freeze it.
Because you should have, like, since you're going on vacation, this would have been the
Yeah.
best time to lose, like, 20 pounds.
Yeah, so you could
Yeah.
go there thin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't work out as planned.
No, you did the opposite.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what might happen is you might come back thinner
Yes,
because there's a food shortage in
yes.
Oh,
Cuba.
really?
And he's the picky eater, so
I
he
do
might not
always
eat that
lose
much.
weight in Cuba. Every time
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
gone, I've come back lighter.
The first times you drink water, he's probably gonna shit himself a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's actually gonna come back lighter.
Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
There's some good news. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I gotta get back on that diet, as they say.
Yeah, so I want to come back to, you lost 90. How much did you lose?
From 330 to 242. So
God damn. 88 pounds.
that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's insane. How many omelets?
It's all omelets all the
It's
time.
all omelets all the
I
time.
eat. I started exercising a lot more. Now that I'm at 242, the next I just want to lose like 15, 20 more pounds, but I want to lose them in the sense that I'm just gonna work out.
Okay.
I'm not gonna, because I did a lot of cardio.
Yeah.
I'm done with that. Now I just want to tighten up.
Okay. You want to drop to like 225, but
220, 230, anywhere between. I think I'll be fine
Okay.
if I work out. If
Okay.
it's nice and tight. I
Yeah,
think it should be
for
good.
man your height and stature, 220 is the magic number.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be really hard because now it's 20 pounds that I have to lose. That I have to work out really heavy because I lost so much.
It's always those last. Yeah, that's the hardest.
Yeah.
I mean, what happens when I weighed myself like you did is because I started fitting into XL instead of
Okay.
double XL. So they said, oh damn, this is nice. And then
but the XL stopped.
They were all belly shirts.
no,
This is cool.
Yeah. He was the blue meanie.
but then I weighed myself and I got
The
cocky.
blue meanie.
You remember the blue
Yeah,
meanie? Yeah. Poseidon, bring up the blue meanie, bro.
Blue meanie.
Tell
Blue
me that's
meanie
not
was
you.
from Billy
I don't know what that
Madison.
is.
No, blue meanie was from wrestling.
Okay.
He was he was
That's not me, bro.
That's you,
Come
bro.
on, bro.
Bring it up for the people, bro.
That's
That's it, bro. You're the
nah,
blue
bro.
meanie.
No, that's not me. Hold on.
I like his hair.
I don't have an eye patch. Are those painted on sunglasses?
No, we're saying because the belly shirt. We're not saying
Yeah.
because you look like him. You
What's the BWO?
Blue World Order?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Oh, he lost weight.
he went overboard there. With the, it's better
Yeah.
when it makes it look like he wanted the shirt to cover the belly, but it doesn't.
If it goes too
Well,
high,
Yeah.
You just look like you're making fun of your body.
yeah, you're 100% right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
The-
there, that's good.
yeah.
Because it looks like, look, I got this shirt. I'm a little heavy.
Yeah, I gotta lose weight now, man, because my belly's starting to show under my shirts.
Yeah, it is. But it could show under anyone's shirt if they lift their arms. It's not just you. You do have, but just for you, not for the.
Yeah.
You have to start fitting again in XLs.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Once you fit again in XLs, you'll be fine.
But what happens to me is when I eat something that's not good, I'll shame myself like crazy. I'll literally look at myself in the mirror and call myself a scumbag.
So why is that not helping?
I don't know.
Some people shaming doesn't work.
Yeah.
He's used to
Yeah,
shame.
because you probably, you shame yourself, then you just get a little sad.
Yeah.
And then
when
I eat
you're
again,
sad,
yeah.
you're like, you know
Yeah.
what it makes me happy?
Yeah.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
Bro, you shit yourself on camera.
Yeah.
You don't know shame, bro.
Yeah.
Like shame, you're aware of it, but you're like, I
You
don't
should
care.
congratulate-
Hold on.
Shame is a
Hold
neighbor
on.
next door that you ignore. That's what shame is. You're
You
like, I
should-
know that he's there, but I don't care.
You need to congratulate yourself.
Yes,
you
yes.
need to do
Positive
I
reinforcement.
ate a fucking salad instead of
I'm a good
pizza.
dude.
Yeah,
I'm a good dude. I'm
yeah.
fucking cool. I ate for real just an omelet
Yeah.
today. Good job.
Yeah.
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 Because every time I'd eat I'd kill like a whole like 2 Domino's pizzas, I'd be like, you fucking piece of shit.
But it doesn't
How
work.
dare- yeah.
You love shame. It's part of your nature.
I don't love shame.
That's how
But
you
you
get
live
hard.
in it. You're born in the shame. Like it's kind of like the Bane thing with Batman.
Yeah.
You're like, you just adapted to the. I was born and bred in the shame. That's what a shame is. You know it's there, but you're like, I don't. It's like a neighbor. You're like, yeah, he's there, but
You
what do I
don't
care?
even hear it.
Yeah, you don't even hear him.
It's like if you were born next to a train station and someone that doesn't have a fucking train track near their house, they go to your house and you're like, what the fuck is that sound? But you're just used to all the trains.
So I did live next to the train tracks.
He does have train tracks.
Yeah.
He's literally the wrong side of the tracks. It's the best.
Well, actually, no. Have you seen the other side of those tracks, bro?
There's nothing there.
Exactly. So technically, I'm on the right side of the tracks.
The right side of the tracks is far from the tracks.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
how you're on the yeah.
Okay, I didn't.
Very far from the tracks, right? Is what you're supposed to be.
Okay, I didn't know that. That's what it meant.
Well, no, it's just the
No,
wrong
it's
side of
not.
the tracks just means that you're on the wrong side of something.
Yeah.
Like there's a right side and there's a wrong side, right?
Yeah.
And that's the term wrong side of the tracks.
Yeah.
Normally it's for neighborhoods, like shitty neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Because there used to be in a lot of cities like those tramways separating downtown and uptown.
Yeah.
So the downtown would be shitty area, and it was the wrong side of the track. As soon as you cross, it becomes fucking downtown LA.
God damn, man.
Like the wrong side of the tracks in LA is Skid Row.
Mm.
You turn the block. The second you get to Skid Row, it's another country.
Really?
Yeah.
God
we
damn.
never took him to Skid Row.
Yeah, I never experienced the wrong side of the tracks.
Oh no, you have experienced the wrong side of the tracks, but not excessive like in a major city.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
Skid Row is a culture shock.
Really?
Skid Row is all the bridge people that we had here. Remember at one point all the families that fell 2 years ago and they were all under the bridge living?
Yeah.
That, but a fucking village. And
And
they
it's
run
the
it.
best place to live. Like if you're homeless, fucking LA is the best place to live.
It's always nice weather.
There's a lot of drugs. It's warm.
Have you seen Philly lately? Apparently, Philly has turned into that as well. Like Philly has turned into just tents all over the street, homeless all over the place.
I feel like North America has turned into that.
Yeah.
It's getting bad.
Yeah.
It's getting bad out there.
Ugh.
Why are you doing this to people?
What do you mean? A man's gotta eat, bro.
Wait, what does that mean?
I don't know.
Man's gotta eat, bro. I've been robbing people. I've been kicking families out of their home. I'm a slumlord. Poseidon would be a slumlord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just take another 2 weeks. I didn't get my pay. Give me the money now.
Actually, in July, I gotta go kick someone out.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you? Where?
Some property.
Oh, your dad's.
Yeah.
In July, you have to kick him out?
Yeah.
Why don't you just leave now?
Well, because his lease is
Does
up.
he know that
Does he
these
know?
people are gonna be?
Kicking him out?
Oh no, it's one man.
But he already knows this guy's not gonna want to leave.
Yeah, no. He said just in case, can you
Okay.
come kick him out? But like
So
the
hold on a
guy.
second. So the guy's lease is up. He knows that he's supposed to move in July 1st?
Yes, but
So he's
he-
probably going to move.
Yeah.
Well, no,
So
he's
you
one of
should
those.
go- But
fucking-
don't go like the day he's supposed to move because you're just gonna stress an old man out.
Yeah, go the day after.
July
Oh, no.
2nd.
Oh yeah. Oh no,
Yeah,
I'm
or
even
Ju-
gonna give him
July
like a
3rd.
week or two or whatever. Like I don't give a fuck.
Give him a month. Or
Give
two.
him like another year.
Yeah.
Okay, but no, you see, then it becomes absurd.
Well, is he paying his rent? What's the problem?
Well, his lease is up. We don't want to renew it.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And you gave him the warning in March, right? You're supposed to give the warning?
Yeah, he was given it even before.
And what did he say?
I don't know the full conversation. I gotta ask.
So that's
'Cause it wasn't
good that he's sending someone that doesn't really know what's up.
Well, that's
out of here.
Well, he
Imagine the
to-
guy's like, yeah, okay, I just need some time. I'll move July 7th. And then the guy's like, okay, he doesn't tell Poseidon. Poseidon shows up to July 3rd. Listen, you old bitch.
Yeah.
Well, okay. What happened was he told me what happened, the conversation.
Your
but
dad
I
told
forgot.
you,
Yeah,
or
my,
the
no,
neighbor?
my dad told me.
Okay, so a credible source.
He told me, so but I forgot. But I gotta ask him again because my father gets very like he'll say a lot of
He
stuff.
gets very
that-
Poseidon's dad-esque.
Yeah, there you
Okay.
go. So I gotta go back and ask him and be like, yo, so what was said? Did you give him proper warning and all this shit and blah blah blah
Okay.
blah blah, and do it properly.
So it's good that you're gonna ask all those questions a month before. Like, did you tell him 3 months ahead of time?
No, but it's been known for a while.
Okay.
Because he, anyways, the guy got like divorced or whatever in the.
Oh, your
So
dad
fuck
doesn't
that
want.
guy.
Yeah, your dad doesn't want divorce.
He wants.
He's like, I'm the only single train wreck in this building.
Yeah.
He likes family, man.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what you heard about me on these podcasts. I love family. There will be no single
He
men
got
here.
divorced. How old were his kids in their? He waited till they were in their 20s
Like a
before he
loser?
abandoned them.
Yeah.
He didn't abandon them. What? That motherfucker.
He's making me look bad.
He's making-
Stupid bitch.
What's funny is I got into an argument recently with him of why he left and everything. But like his story doesn't, because he says his whole thing was I left to go make money, right?
Greener
And,
pastures.
Yeah.
and you know, and he went to go become a waiter. But the thing is,
Yeah.
the 90s and the early 2000s, all the waiters here were making a shit ton of money. So he would have made the same money he made in New York. He
would have made
here.
more money.
He would have made more money here.
Yeah.
Because rent was.
But in his defense, he would have had to give some of that money to you guys. Over there, he gets to keep all the money. So he's making way more money.
That's genius.
Yeah.
You make an excellent point, Mike.
Gus is a smart dude. That's how you make money.
He just found you to be very annoying as a kid.
Yeah.
Fuck these kids.
What a stupid lie, though. Like, he could say that if he went to, work
In Saudi Arabia for an oil company.
Yeah, some industry that they don't have here, but a waiter.
At the peak of us having restaurants.
Yeah.
I had Montreal waiters were making shit ton of
Crazy.
money.
Yeah.
I know waiters that bought buildings because their tips.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
And New York, I've never heard, since cost of living over there was way more expensive than here, no one went to be a waiter in New York and then bought a building.
No.
Well, he lived in someone's attic in Long Island.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I remember the attic days.
Yeah.
And he rented someone's attic.
Yes.
Yeah.
In
Rented.
Montreal, he could have bought someone's attic.
He could have lived in an apartment with you.
He could have bought all of that inflatable furniture.
Fuck, we were
Oh,
shit
yeah, the
kids.
inflatable furniture. Yeah.
Well, imagine how annoying my mother and I were in order for him to be like an attic
going
is
in an
better.
I'm going to fuck this family.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to see things through his eyes at one point.
Yeah, you can't. You have to stop saying shit like that.
Yeah.
Don't blame yourself. You have to say, imagine how annoying my mom was.
Yeah.
You have nothing to do with that.
Yeah, you were too young.
You have nothing to
It'll
do
be
with
No,
that.
funny.
obviously I was too young, but we're just
We
fucking
joke,
around.
but it would be so funny if in Cuba he actually does meet that girl and she introduces him
Yeah.
to his son, and then he's like, "Oh my god, am I my dad?
Nah.
Am I running
Nah.
away?"
I
If it would happen,
I wore condoms.
no, but if it would happen,
Yeah.
you never know. It's 99%.
And you bought a Cuban condom,
Yeah,
which is made
That's
out of
amazing.
fucking old fruit roll-ups.
yeah, that's amazing. Would you ignore it, be like, "I'm out of here," or would you
Man up.
bring her here and take care of the kids?
I get the fuck out of there, bro. I don't know if it's mine, bro. Probably got trains ran on
Well,
her
I'm saying
too,
if
bro.
you knew-
Don't
you-
they have tests?
Yeah.
Like
Nah, they don't have tests down there,
There's
bro.
tests everywhere. But what if you knew? What if just by seeing it, you see it has your hair, your fucking stupid goofy face, your gold chain, like it's your
But
baby.
a lot of Cuban dudes have a goofy, stupid face and gold chains, bro.
That's true. That's true. Extremely racist, but true. No, but I'm saying if you knew it was you, if you knew it was yours,
Let's say there's a
would you?
test.
Yeah. Let's say if 100% you know it's yours, would you be like, well, she's never gonna find me? Would you bounce?
I'll be honest. That child would probably be better off without me.
Why?
He'd be better off in a third world country run by fucking communism.
Is that the lie you would tell yourself?
No. For right now, I think I wouldn't be able to take care of the kids.
Because
right now.
whenever we go to Cuba or Jamaica or
Yeah.
every other poor country, the resort is always super nice, but
Yeah.
the drive to the resort
Yeah.
is fucking. You're like, "Oh, I can't believe people live like that. That's how your son lives.
That's sad.
So you-
But I wouldn't really be able to give him like a better.
Yeah, you'd be.
You don't
a
think you'd
million
be
times better.
able to give him a better life than, hey, it's your birthday, here's a toothbrush for one
Literally,
day.
if he just lives with you and you live the same lifestyle you have now, he'd have
Yeah.
a better life.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a fucking Cuban king.
Yeah.
You're living the life of a lord.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd bring him. I'd raise him.
Oh, we've changed.
Would
it.
you bring the girl to
Nah, fuck that bitch.
But you
So
can't
you-
steal
I
the
don't.
kid.
It's not my responsibility.
You can't steal
kidnap
the kid. Yeah.
a child?
You can't steal the kid.
Oh, but wait,
Shit.
hold on, bro. Well, what if the kid is like, Papa, me,
I
take
get
me
it.
with
That's
you.
not how the laws work. They won't let you. The mom has to come.
That's
Too. But since you banged her, the kid's a Canadian citizen, so she's allowed to come with him.
But he was
You
born-
don't have to live with her all the time, but in the beginning, so she could get set up, and then you have you basically you're co-parenting. You don't have to date her.
Yeah, it's my son. Fuck.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
take
saying.
care of the kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, give alimony to her.
That's good.
Nah, fuck.
That's how it works.
No, I'd pay for the kids' things.
Well, no, bro. Does the kid live with her? Yeah, it's the mom. It's gonna live with her. So you gotta pay her money.
Yeah, but what if?
You buying the kid a backpack doesn't like.
No,
you gotta get
not just a
groceries,
backpack.
all
Yeah,
that. She
obviously.
buys that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got your gold chain.
Yeah.
Here you go, son. I got your gold chain. You're ready for pre-K.
A cigar. He's like, let me teach you the subtle art of making an omelet. You're gonna go far with this. What grandpa teaches you how to make fake dollar bills? But, yeah, it would be. That would be crazy. Goddamn, that would change.
Yeah.
It would be like a sitcom where everything changes.
Yeah.
To have Poseidon here, the Cuban girl lives in Montreal. He has a son to take care of. But I think my brain would melt. It's so different.
Yeah.
It's a whole different world.
I think my brain would melt. I think for the
It's
first
a whole
year.
different world.
Yeah.
He can't. Responsibilities on Poseidon, like those kind of responsibilities. God damn.
No, not yet. I know, not yet.
I'm saying if it would happen the way we said, like you go down
Like
there now,
that, unexpectedly?
and you get surprised. And when she's like, okay, we're gonna fill out the paperwork. I'm gonna come in like 2 months with a kid. You're like,
I'd still step up because I'd still be responsible in the sense like you got to do what you got to do. At the end of the day, duty is duty.
Yeah.
But it would bamboozle me like
Well, it
insanely.
will bamboozle us.
Yeah.
But bamboozle, I'd be like, what is life? How does this? I'd be like, I'd be lost, bro.
Just raise a little mini you.
Yeah.
No.
Would you change his name? Because she probably named him something
Like
Cuban.
Javier.
Yeah, I'd give him like a I don't know,
Fidel.
A Greek name.
like a Greek name. Yeah.
You changed the kid's name already. How
Yeah,
long has it
fuck
been?
yeah,
3
bro.
years. The kid's already 4 years old, bro.
Yeah, but he
He's
doesn't
like-
have memory, bro. Fuck this
He's,
kid, bro.
he's like this. What's his name? Fidel Demosteni. What? Demosthenes. Demosthenes. That's his name. Something like that. Socrates.
Yeah, Socrates.
You just call him Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Plato. Yeah, Plato.
And he's got her last name,
Yeah.
right? Or some other dude she's fucking.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Like what if his name right now is Fidel Gutierrez? And then you change
fuck
him,
the kid, nah.
and then the kid's name now
So
becomes
fuck the
Timo.
kid. If
Nah.
if the mom is banging, so
It ain't mine.
so
It
if
is yours, that's what
if
we're
the
saying.
mom
This is my last name, bro.
has never had
Is that how that
sex, if the mom who is a known prostitute has never had sex after you, then you're gonna man up.
Yeah.
But if that whore did her whore things,
Nah, but if there was DNA test and shit, and it was
That's what we're saying. If it was
Yeah.
legitimate,
Yeah,
we're not saying we're
DNA,
gonna find. We're
yeah.
saying we knew it was yours.
we're not
We're
gonna find a little kid that looks like you. They
Yeah,
all
yeah,
look like you.
Yeah.
No, we're saying if it was legitimately yours, would you step up or would you be like, look, bitch, stay here and pretend you never heard of me? Like, what would you do? Would you send her money every month and just pretend like nothing happened?
That might be cheaper.
Yeah.
I might be cheap.
Send her $1,000 a month. She's gonna live like that.
1,000? What are you talking about? I could just send like 100.
But it's your kid.
It's your kid. You don't want.
Yeah,
your
but down
kid.
there,
You're such a tight.
100 is amazing down
It's your
there.
kid, bro. What a piece of shit, bro. What a piece of shit.
Almost fell again. Fuck.
You are your father.
$100 a month.
Bro, people give more to those kids in Africa.
He'd be sending 100 a month, and then he'd be insulted if he'd be like, "They didn't write back to say thank you." My stupid son didn't fucking thank me this month.
Fucking ungrateful brat.
Next month, 80.
Gutierrez, don't play with me. Gutierrez, Demosthenes, don't play with me. Like crazy. Fuck, that would be wicked wild. I hope to God that doesn't happen.
No, knock on wood.
Knock on
It's
wood,
not gonna
bro.
happen. It's not gonna
That'd be
happen.
too crazy.
I
Nah,
hope
it's
it
not gonna
Crazier
happen.
things have happened.
Yeah.
It's true,
Crazier
it's true.
things have happened.
If
It's
Jesus exists, it's gonna happen. That's
Yo,
the way
speaking
I
of
see
Jesus, what if Jesus was an alien?
Well, he was. It depends on what country you ask, but yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
The Romans definitely considered him an alien,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's a good point. Yeah.
but a legal one. He was allowed to travel between Nazareth and wherever the fuck he went.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what you're
it.
thinking.
I like that you were like, okay, we're just bouncing off each other. How can I
Well, no,
ruin it? Reckless.
no, because yesterday we were
Oh,
talking.
someone came up with a podcast. They go Poseidon. You start a new podcast, Poseidon, just called Poseidon Ruins Everything. But you have to think of a good concept where he ruins stuff.
Yeah.
And it could be good if there's video, but it has to be a good concept of what
Yeah.
does he ruin. It can't just be conversations because he does that already on
Yeah.
podcast. It has to be something new, like maybe out, like doing
Yeah.
something. There's something hilarious about
Soccer
that.
games, weddings,
Soccer games, weddings.
a
Oh, bro.
baptism.
There's something.
Funerals.
There's
Yeah,
dude. How do you
funeral.
ruin a funeral? It's already shitty.
Yeah.
There's something good in this.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
God damn.
There's something very interesting, intriguing in this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna-
Something a good way to ruin a funeral, but to not make it feel like you're trying to ruin the funeral, is try to defend the person and go, look, using the N-word when she was young was acceptable. So yes, she was a very hateful, very racist person. But everyone was racist and hateful.
She gave me AIDS.
Yeah.
4 months ago. She was
my
a
God.
very active old lady. But I don't hold it against her.
Yo, speaking of racist, I saw Dave Chappelle's first episode of the Chappelle Show.
Okay.
Oh, that new hit.
Oh
Yeah.
my God!
Yeah.
No, it's not a new. It's a new hit, tummy, sir. Bro, amazing.
I like they had to clarify that it's not a new hit.
The Chappelle Show. So you listen to Chappelle Show season 1, episode 1.
Episode 1, a bit of episode 2, because I put
Okay.
it, and then like I'm really tired, and like I end up dozing off, and I go
Okay.
and
That
rewatch.
guy keeps talking.
I love that you're like, it was amazing. Did you watch it? I fell asleep as soon as I saw black people do sketches.
This doesn't concern me.
No, but just right off the bat, the first episode I found it amazing. With
What
his,
was it? 'Cause I
the,
haven't watched it in
the Black
17.
Klansman.
Black
Okay.
white supremacy.
Yeah, Black
Oh,
white
that was
supremacist.
episode
Yeah, sorry.
1?
Yeah.
God damn, that's a good start.
Oh my
Divorces his
God.
wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's blind. Basically,
Yeah.
it's a black
Yeah.
dude that's blind. That's
Yeah, he's like, he's like, where is he?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking slap him. And he's the
His
guy.
name is Clayton Bigsby, right?
Clayton
yeah,
Bigsby,
Clayton
yeah.
Bixby.
Fuck,
That's
I remember the name.
yeah.
I haven't seen that sketch in 17
Oh, it was
years.
hilarious. It was one of the
yeah.
funniest things.
Oh, bro.
It was the funniest thing since SNL season 48.
It was that he had the crackhead was funny. He had a
Yeah.
lot of good fucking.
I saw the
What
crackhead
was
one.
it? Tyrone Biggums?
Tyrone Biggums.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
Tyrone Biggums. Yes.
Yeah.
God damn.
Hi kids.
Peanut butter crack sandwich.
I think they paid him crack to go speak to kids on why they
yeah,
should do
yeah,
drugs.
exactly. Yeah. And then he made it more convincing.
Yeah. It's a great
That
time.
was episode 1 too?
That was episode 2. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did good
God
work.
damn.
Yeah, that was right off the bat.
Prince isn't in the first couple of episodes, right?
No, I haven't seen Prince
Okay.
yet.
When Charlie Murphy starts sharing stories,
Yeah.
it hits a new level.
But I was dying right off the bat. I was dying because like even the interviewer was like, "Aren't you going to tell him?" Like it was just hilarious. And they
He's
had
a
to,
black guy.
yeah, they had to sneak him. And then
Yeah.
every time he would get so aggressive. What I found funny, he's so aggressive like against black people, you know. Oh, wow, pow. And like he
Wow.
always had to say it like every time.
Yeah.
Like it was just it was perfect.
Yeah.
He was perfect.
He said
Dude, I
that,
heard
yeah.
white power so much, like I kept waking up. I was like, I don't like this black. Oh yeah, okay. He's making. I didn't know he had arguments.
He's making
Okay.
good
I kept
points.
doing this.
Yeah,
I kept
yeah,
doing this.
yeah.
Making good points. Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, okay, that's why they like Chappelle. Yeah, I'm on board. Okay, I get it now. Yeah. This guy understands me. This guy gets me.
I don't see color, but I do get racism.
Yeah.
So that's why I like him so much.
But
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the gas station scene. That was the best scene.
When he's
from
looking for
that
the
scene.
black guy, and he's the black guy.
Yeah, exactly.
He's blind. He divorced his wife because she's dating a black guy. She's
Yeah,
married.
yeah. Oh
He's
my
the black guy.
god.
He's like, what? She's in love with a black guy? Disgusting. He's the guy. So, guys, if you want to hear more jokes, I suggest you get tickets for this summer's Just for Laughs Festival. Mike will be doing on July 22nd the largest ever podcast in front of folks. It's going to be about 20,000 people or 22,000 people live at the Montreal Bell Center. Tickets are on sale right now at centrebrag.com amongst other places, but just hit the links, centrebrag.com. We will be there for, I guess, the whole festival. We're doing different stuff, all of us.
Yeah.
I'm doing my own separate
You're doing
things.
your one-man show?
One-man show in French.
One-man show in English, too?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I haven't spoken with the English
Okay.
side. I only spoke with the French side. I didn't reach out the English side. They're their own entity. They do their own shit, bro. They're always annoying. So I just talked to the French people and they hooked me up with shows. So we got a couple of shows that are going to be announced in the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
But Sous Écoute at the Bell Center is going to be the show of the
big
summer.
show of the summer.
22,000 people for a podcast is insane. And if you want to catch up, head over to patreon.com/Sous Écoute and catch up to all those episodes. Not even all. Catch up to 100. See what the fuck the fuss is about. The Patreon is very affordable and you have access to everything. We're talking about hundreds of videos. Am I right?
Yeah.
Poseidon is having fun online. ThePoseidon69 on Twitter and on Instagram. He's also on Twitch, twitch.tv/ThePoseidon69. He's currently playing Elden Ring. I started playing it with him. We're having a lot of fun online. You can come watch us. PantelisComedy.com for all my stuff. And if you want to support the Pantelis Nation, head over to patreon.com/Pantelis. Thank you guys, and go fuck yourselves.